Yo, what's up, everybody? Me and Hump back again with another episode of Pick and Pod. Hump, my man, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I want to start off by saying something, bro. Don't hate me when I do this, okay? I want to give a shout out to the man that's making this happen right now, KP. I'm not gonna say when his birthday was, but his birthday did pass, so I just want to give him a big happy birthday, man. He's
I
becoming unk status now. He's coming up there. He's coming of age. So
That's
happy
right,
birthday, man. Other than
man.
that, bro, I'm doing pretty good.
I appreciate it, man. I'm not the biggest fan of my birthday because I don't really like celebrating myself, but I'd be remiss if I didn't say that I'm super grateful to be this age I am. All blessings and all praises go to the Most High because it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for him. And of course, shout out to my family, shout out to my mom, dad, sister, and my extended family as well. And of course, man, shout out to you. Your life of this podcast, man. It's been an honor to, we're not going anywhere, but it's been so much fun doing this with you, man. I love talking sports and you're my guy. So,
Yes, sir.
without further ado, I appreciate all the birthday things and all the birthday wishes from everybody who did wish it to me. And if you didn't, don't feel bad because I don't like the attention or anything like that. But as I've been thinking, Hump, I need to know in your music library, what song are you never skipping? Are you just
In my
never,
music library, I
are
could
you
pull that
never
up
gonna
right now.
see? I
Okay.
was thinking about this earlier and I was like, man, what would Hump think? My brain automatically went to Nevada by NBA Youngboy. I just feel like that's such a vibe song.
Okay.
And Nevada, or I guess I like Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. I can't ever find myself skipping that song.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay.
I know this is
I
on the
got
spot,
I
but
got I got three. I got Legendary by Rio the Young OG. Pretty good song. Two, I got All Love by Lucky. And for number three, I got, I'll make sure I get this right. Pothole by Tyler the Creator featuring Jaden Smith. I cannot skip those songs.
dude, I've never heard of any of these songs. Give them to me again. I want to put them down so I can give them a quick listen.
Okay, the first one, Legendary by Rio the Young OG.
Okay,
And two, All Love by Lucky.
okay. And then
Three,
Pod.
Pothole by Tyler the Creator.
So you never skip these songs, these are.
Never, bro. When they come on, bro. It came on in the car last week. Pothole did, bro. And I broke out in a full concert in my car. I had other people looking at me through my window, bro. I didn't care. I really love the song, bro. It's a great song. Shout out
So
Jaden Smith, man.
I don't know. That's an interesting fella, but I guess we all are though. So I want to add one more song because I no list of mine can be complete without a Wayne song. It has to be right above it. Lil Wayne and Drake. I mean, just immaculate vibes from that song, man. Just can never skip that one. But let us know in the comments below what you think about Hump's list, what you think about my list, or
And Wayne.
what songs you think about
I,
that you can't skip.
um, I've been listening to a lot of Wayne lately. That No Ceiling album he had, I think back in like '09 maybe. Pretty good album, man.
Dude, if I'm being completely honest, I really like Wayne, and I don't listen to like all his I listen to his mainstream songs, of course, but I kind of go a little bit deeper diving because that's what you gotta do. But I don't really like go to an album and listen to an album like start to finish most of the time. Like there's a couple of rare occasions, like I think Uzi dropped Pink Tape. I listened to that whole album. Um, but yeah, I'm not really an album listener. I kind of just see how songs progress and play out. But I believe it, man. What songs does No Ceilings have that I know of or that
Um, I don't know if you would know it. Um, YM Wasted. I don't know if you would know that one. let's see what else was in there. Throw it in.
I feel like I've heard of this album before, man. I'm surprised you didn't have any Uzi on your can't skip list. What's up with that? Thought you
You
Uzi's
know,
biggest fan.
Uzi is still my goat. I am his biggest fan, but I wouldn't say he's like. There's sometimes I will skip his songs. I think the only one song I probably would not skip would
Is that
probably be Money Longer because that's a song that I like. I started on.
I like that one. That's a good pick. I like Erasure Social a lot. That's a good one. Two.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
No,
What's the one in that album I like? X. That's a cool one.
yeah.
That was a good one.
I find myself skipping EXO Tour Life sometimes. Not all the time, but kind of overplayed.
It's really overplayed.
Life goes on. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe I should have made a longer list because I feel like there's a couple of other songs I could have put in
There's a
there.
lot. I feel like I can make a playlist for myself that I was like, these are all no skips. If we're being
Yeah,
honest, no skips.
yeah, for sure. But you went with those three, and I've never heard these songs before, man. So I'm kind of interested to see what you're talking about. Maybe put me on.
Legendary is gonna change your life, man. I'm telling you.
There's a song that changed my life. It's called Limerence by Eves Tumor. It's just, I found myself floating at this song. There's not any words in it, except for towards the end, but I found myself just zoning out and then just getting into like the deepest thought of my life.
Really.
Limerence, Limerence by Eves Taylor. Give that a listen and tell me you're not feeling like you're floating on a cloud.
All right, I'm adding it. I'm gonna listen to it after we're done here. I'm gonna listen to it.
The, the end part is kind of annoying, but the first part where it's just like it's, it's just such a melody, man. It's methodical. So that's all I got for the music talk, man. You ready to get into some football?
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna run through a team. I'm gonna go through all 32 teams in NFL. You give me a short summary, maybe a word, couple words, a phrase of what you think about their season so far. So we're gonna start in the AFC East. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Um, Not surprising. I'll say that. Not surprised. Not
Okay.
surprised at all.
The Patriots.
Who is to blame?
Okay. I'll go with the Jets now.
Injuries.
Yeah. The Dolphins.
Trash.
The Chargers.
Super Bowl contenders.
Wow.
That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That
The
really hurts.
Raiders.
Trash.
The Broncos.
Overhyped.
The Chiefs.
There's gonna be a lot of words. You're not special for winning a game when someone who you know was never playing. Carry on.
The Bengals.
Injuries.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them. The Steelers.
Complacent.
The Ravens.
Terrible defense.
Yeah, which is surprising, but we'll talk about it later. The Browns. It's time. Is that what you're saying?
Check the watch.
The Colts.
Oof. Playoff run.
The Jaguars.
He's not Peyton Manning.
The Texans.
It's not CJ Stroud's fault.
Really? Wow. I'm gonna get into
It's
that
not his
later.
fault.
The Titans.
You can't expect a lot from a rookie.
Yeah. Now that's all for the AFC. Let's move to NFC. Starting in the East, the Eagles,
2024 Chiefs.
Commanders,
Again, injuries. Jaden Daniels not playing tomorrow, I don't think.
the Cowboys,
Jerry Jones.
Giants,
Put in Anakin Skywalker.
the Niners,
He's just a game manager.
the Seahawks,
Did you? I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused.
the Rams.
Hmm. Not Super Bowl contenders, but can beat any Super Bowl contender on any given day.
Yeah. Cardinals.
Dumpster fire.
Really?
Yeah, man.
The Packers.
Pick on someone your own size.
Okay. The Vikings.
Did y'all make the right decision?
The Lions.
Different story, same ending.
What about the Bears?
Oof. Time. They need time.
Buccaneers. No.
Baker is a leader of men.
The Panthers.
Uh, at least you won't be last.
The Falcons.
What's going on?
And then lastly, to wrap it all up, the New Orleans Saints.
This team is so terrible that I think that my senior year, we could have beat these Saints. We could have destroyed, we could have won a Super Bowl against these Saints. They are so terrible. I'm tired of everyone saying, oh, it's not Spencer Rattler's fault. Excuse my French. That nigga is ass. He is terrible. I'm tired of it. Please get your brown paper bags, put them on, and don't take them off for another 5 years. Your team is terrible. You wasted all that money on Derek Carr. He rug pulled y'all. He rug pulled y'all off for 1 year with Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is what made him look good. Look who we're talking about. Devontae Adams, the man that's playing for the Rams right now, is making the Rams look good with Puka right now as a number two. Devontae Adams. Carry on.
No. And for reference, guys, or I think Hump senior year, we won one game.
Two.
Yeah.
We won two. We won two.
Oh,
We
that's
won,
right. We
we won
beat
two.
we beat Buck. We won two games that senior year. So that's how bad the Saints team is. And yeah,
Yikes.
it's tough being a Louisiana sports fan right now. But the tide's gonna change soon. Not in football, but I'll digress. We'll talk about this later. So kind of going. bottom to top, just how we ended. I want to know your thoughts on the Falcons, man. Started off the first 2 weeks, had a dogfight with the Buccaneers, beat up on the Vikings in Sunday Night Football, and then turn around and lose 30-0 to the Panthers. Like, what's up with that?
I, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't. I really don't. Because on paper, you see this team, you're thinking they should be making a push for a divisional round win,
Hmm.
and they're not. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Michael Penix has only thrown one touchdown.
Yeah,
One. Bro, last year, if you look at these numbers for last year, you would think, okay, this team might actually make some noise, right? Bijan Robinson had 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns. That's rushing. Drake London had 1,200 yards and nine touchdowns. Darnell Mooney had 992 yards and five touchdowns. Bijan Robinson had 400 yards. Kyle Pitts had 600 yards. You see that and you think, hmm, the way Michael Penix played at the end, this team could actually make a push for the playoffs. But I don't know what I'm seeing right now. I don't understand because it's not the same team we saw at the
yeah.
end of the year. And you can't be like, oh, maybe because Darnell Mooney's missing. No, there's no way just because of one guy that everything's not working. You got your O line, nobody's really hurt. You're feeding Bijan Robinson. When you fed him the ball, he ran for like 100 some yards. I think they almost won. No, they won that game, I believe. So I don't know. I truly don't know because you beat up a great Vikings defense and then you turn around and you play bad against a terrible Panthers defense. And not only that, I don't think you crossed the 50-yard line. So I'm so confused on what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
know who to blame. I don't I don't know. It's not making sense to me, man. I really don't. I really hope they can get it together. I really do.
There's time to get it together. There is, but I feel like this is a constant theme with the Falcons, or at least it has been for the past couple of years. You go sign Kirk Cousins, two already of Bijan coming off a strong rookie year with Drake London, with Kyle Pitts, and you don't do anything. So then you force your start Michael Penix at the end of the year, and then you finally start doing something. And so then the next year expectations are high, and yet you don't. I don't. They have the division is up for grabs, or in my opinion, at the beginning of the year, I always thought the division's up for grabs. Now you're 2 games behind the Buccaneers, who are looking like a really good football team, who Baker has got that clutch gene in him. So I don't know what to think about the Falcons, man. As a Saints fan, I love it, but as a football fan, like you said, just kind of confused. Definitely just a little bit confused. I kind of want to talk about the Packers, man. I was really, really high on them the past 2 weeks. Now, I understand it's an 18-game season, but they got beat by the Browns last week.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about that?
I will say this. The Browns defense is pretty damn good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, Denzel Ward, top five corner. Miles Garrett, dog. Um,
Mason
what's
Graham, the rookie.
Mason Graham, dog. Don't sleep on Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is the example of he is not going to lose you the game, but he's also not going to win you the game. He's just going to make sure you're put in a position to where it's not going to get too out of hand. He
Yeah.
did it against the Ravens. I mean, he didn't play well, but I mean, he held his own. He played, in my opinion, a pretty good against the Bengals, but the Bengals defense is terrible. The Packers defense, ah, ah. Matter of fact, if I go back to that Ravens game, the Ravens were supposed to lose that game. The Browns had more time of possession, more yards in terms of passing and rushing. So I think they lost because of fumbles, I believe, or maybe an interception. So I don't want to say like, oh, you lost to the Browns, because the Browns are a pretty well coached team. It's just the terrible luck they have. But in terms of the Packers, man, I don't. They're not out. They're really not. I think they're still trying to find their identity on offense. They don't. They still don't have a true number one at the moment. But like I said, at the start of the season, Josh Jacobs, he's going to be the guy. He is the guy. Put your stocks in Josh Jacobs now. Do it, do it, do it. And I think this game against the Cowboys, which is a terrible defense, everyone should have a legacy game, especially Michael Parsons.
Okay. So you kind of mentioned game managers and talk about Joe Flacco, stuff like that. What do you think about the 49ers and their Brock Purdy going down, Mac Jones coming and stepping up, going 2-0 so far? I know that they one of their wins was against the Saints. Um, but I believe last week led a game winning drive to beat maybe it was the Cardinals. I'm not sure. But what do you think about that?
Um, I think that's more on Kyle Shanahan, maybe,
Yeah.
and Christian McCaffrey. I think Christian did play that game, right? You
Mm,
never know how injured he is. I think that's just credit to them. They're amazing. But this is not a knock on Brock Purdy at all. It's not. Brock Purdy is one of the more elite game managers. He's not uber athletic like Lamar, Josh, Patrick, but he also is very, very accurate. He's Mr. Consistency. That's who he is. His biggest thing around that makes him people put him in a top five a few years ago was his passer rating. It was amazing. It never
yeah.
dropped below 80. Ever. It never dropped below 80. I think he did for one game and he was hurt that game. But I just I think he has to stop trying to prove that he's not a game manager and just believe he's a game manager. I'm probably gonna get hate for it. Tom Brady is a game manager. He is a game manager. He's not athletic at all, but he's like the Michael Jordan of game managers. He's not athletic. He's not going to run out the pocket. He's going to make the right throws. He's going to make the right audibles at the line of scrimmage. He's going to kill you with his arm. And he's going to do with dink and dunks all game. That's it. That's what Brock Purdy is. And you can't I don't like when people like Brock, quarterbacks like Brock, that try to prove they're something they're not. Because believe it or not, Josh, Lamar, Mahomes, they are the standard. Every QB wants to be able to run out of the pocket and make 40-yard throws down the field to make, just to score quick. That's okay. But not everyone is capable of doing that. And Brock Purdy is not capable of doing that. He's in a situation right now where he doesn't have to do that. So I think once he understands where he stands as a QB, I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to make the playoffs this year for sure. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the 49ers.
So does this say more about Mac Jones's talent, or does this say more about the coaching style?
Coaching style for sure.
Yeah.
Coaching style and the situation the coaching and GMs have put the 49ers in. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Mm. So would you expect there to be, I guess this is kind of recency bias, but would you expect Brock Purdy to be anywhere on like the kind of, do you expect Mac Jones to keep his job? Or do you think that
As a
there's like,
starter,
yeah, whenever he comes back, you think Brock Purdy stays the permanent starter? Or do you think they have a shorter leash with Brock Purdy, seeing how well Mac Jones has played?
they can't do no, they can't because they paid
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. He's
Yeah.
paid.
But
So
wouldn't it make it easier
now,
to move him? Because now they have more money. Or I guess it doesn't work like basketball. Never mind.
no, because then like you'd have to take up the dead cap, and that'll
Yeah.
suck. So, um, I feel like what teams do once they pay players like this, they feel like they're stuck. So that's what the Dolphins are in right now.
Yeah,
In my opinion, Quinn Ewers is better than Tua at this moment, but they're not gonna play him because
the
you
money.
paid Tua all
Yeah,
this money.
that
So
makes sense. That makes
you
sense.
kind of have to play Brock so you don't look stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, Mac Jones is playing amazing. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 98 passer rating. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. He's playing
That's just
amazing.
what they need. Get the ball to their playmakers. And they're dealing with a lot of injuries. George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Nick Bosa. It's they always seem to get hit by the injury bug, but they're 3-0 undefeated so far. So yeah, I think he's doing well. Bringing it to another undefeated team, the Eagles. Now, Drew Brees recently got online and talked about how boring the Eagles offense was. And to be fair, I don't disagree with him. Last week they came out throwing the ball, which was refreshing to see, but week one, week two, run the ball, read option, tush push, run the ball, tush push, wide receiver screen, tush push. Come on. Like I agree with what Drew Brees said. It's a boring offense to watch, but boring can equate to wins. You don't have to be a boring team and be bad. As long as you're winning games, it doesn't matter how the style looks. That's my perspective on it.
I 100% agree. Um, like I said earlier, they're the 2024 Chiefs with just a lot more firepower. They they're gonna win in weird ways, but because they are a very disciplined team and a well-coached team, they're going to win games. They're going to win games. That's just how it is. First game of the season, you lost to crazy drops. Second game of the season, you lost to a drop and an interception. Third game of the season, I mean you won. I'm saying lost. They won. They won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they won all these games because of weird things. Blocked field goal. You were down by 26.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's weird. It's very they're winning in weird ways. I think they're going to continue to win in weird ways. So I will say this though: put the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands, man. He's proven that he can throw the ball. He can. He's really he's really like that, man. He's really like that. I got to give it to him. I really got to give it to him. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Josh Allen. He's Jalen Hurts. That's who he is. He's Jalen Hurts. He can kill you with his legs. He can kill you with his arm. So I got to give it to him, man. He's top five. He's top five for sure. I'm not gonna knock for that.
So I'm gonna go through a couple more teams, then we're gonna get into some previews of some matchups this week. You mentioned the 2024 Chiefs, man. As a Chiefs fan, what's your outlook so far on this season?
Injuries. Injuries are killing us. First game of the season, Xavier Worthy gets hurt on the first drive. I think that let me know right there. Xavier Worthy was supposed to be the number one guy until Rasheed got back. Just watching that game, that's what I saw. I saw a team trying to figure out what do we go from here. The first 15, it seemed like was supposed to be all Xavier Worthy, light show fireworks. You come back out, I see him in the huddle. They're all trying to figure out what do we go here, what do we do here, 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 here. And Patrick Mahomes, he's there telling, look, you run this, you run that. And everyone's so confused. So that's the first game. Second game, now Mahomes is stuck with Andy Reid and Mahomes are both stuck with two Patriots players that the Patriots did not want. Juju and Tyquan Thornton. By the way, Tyquan is a dog. He's wide receiver
Yeah,
3 for right now, in my
he's been
opinion.
balling.
So he's a dog. Um, you're stuck with that. And you put up a good fight. Your defense put up a good fight. Offense played, I wouldn't say poor. I'll give them a D plus. They played a D plus game, and then you threw it all the way on a brilliant drive by Mahomes and Travis Kelsey, and then he just fucked that all up.
Hey,
So
bro, what's his deal? Like, why am I seeing him come off the field bitching at Andy Reid and just throwing his hands in the air like he's
Yeah, he always does that. He always does it, but it's more you'll see it you'll see him cover it more because they're losing. Because they did it and we were losing to the 49ers, and that's when they showed it. Well, they showed it we were losing, and he was supposed to be in the game to block for Pacheco, and Pacheco fumbled because another tight end was blocking for him.
yeah.
And he got mad at Andy Reid for taking him out to give him a breather. So, and we were like, so we were losing. So they showed, this is what's going on. But I mean, that's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce did this to a ref, threw a ref's flag at him. He taunts people. He's really a more skilled Draymond Green. That's what he is. He talks shit. That's what he does. So he's old, man. He's out of it. He's old and out of it. He really is.
You
I
think his
think he
talent?
still has it. He
Yeah,
still
you don't think
has
he's
it.
regressed any?
Oh, if he's 35, I mean, I don't know what people want. I don't know what people want him to do. That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's 35. Last year, he was like, oh, he's washed. The man almost had 100 catches. He almost had 100 catches. The year before that, people said he's washed. The man could have had 1,000 yards, but he missed 2 games. One game because he was hurt, and he didn't want to play the last game because he said he wanted to see other players get a shot. He's not, I don't want to say he's washed. I think he's too in his head right now. Him and Mahomes are not connected. One or the other is thrown off.
Yeah.
Either Travis is not running his route fully, Mahomes is throwing the ball too short, too far. But then you'll see him on a third down when he's in man against a linebacker, or he's in zone. He finds a soft coverage, and that's where he thrives. I've seen him this season show little flashes of beating
Yeah.
defenders like it's nothing. So he still has it, but it's not the same 2022 draft. That's not who we. I I think Noah
Still a
Gray
killer.
should get more touches, but yeah,
Still a killer though. Can't
still kill a Trav.
One of the best connections in the game.
Oh, I did want to add this though. Like I said, no Rasheed Rice and no Xavier Worthy. 3 games now. Xavier Worthy will be playing tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I like to see what he can do because I'm not a Chiefs fan. I don't know much about the Chiefs. I don't know how much of an impact he has as an outside observer. Maybe he's great. I know his first game in NFL, two touchdowns, but I'm still, I don't know. I
If I
don't
was
know.
you, I would tell you to watch the playoff run. That would
Yeah.
tell you a lot about him. People always think, oh, he only got picked because of his speed. No, the speed just solidified his pick. The man was still a dog. He was already projected first round pick, early second round pick. That's he can actually play. If you watch his Texas tape, he can actually play. He can catch the ball. I think his biggest flaw is his awareness on the field because we saw that a lot early on in the season
Yeah.
when he would catch it on the sideline but step out of bounds instead of inbounds when he clearly could have stepped inbounds. But other than that, man, I mean, he's showing he's a late first round pick, early second round pick. Like he's what you would get out of a player like that. So
So one last thing on the Chiefs, and I'll be done with it. But it kind of seems like they're trying to replicate this Tyreek Hill mold in a sense. Why can't they just go get him?
they want to. I know they want to. I know they want to, but the Dolphins, I don't know what they're doing, bro. It's the Dolphins, man. Dolphins like, oh, we're not gonna let him go, but Tyreek doesn't want to be there. You don't make him the captain. You see him on the sideline getting into it with Tua, and Tua's talking about Tyreek in the press conferences. Let him go, man. I personally said we should give Jalen Waddle. Last year, I said if we want to make a big splash, trade Jalen Waddle for a late second round pick and a third round pick. I bet they'll take it.
Okay, let's say straight up. I know this is not how trades work or anything like that because you got to make the money work. You got to make everything like that work. But
Yeah.
in some fantasy world, you were offered Tyreek Hill for Xavier Worthy. Would you take it?
No,
Really?
no, I wouldn't.
That's
I
interesting.
genuinely wouldn't. I wouldn't. And
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, Tyreek Hill is still the most dangerous man in the NFL, in my opinion. He is still the most dangerous receiver. I'll say
Yeah.
that. He has something that no one has. He has it. And I don't think it's worth it because of everything else around Tyreek. The drama,
Yeah.
off field. He does get hurt a lot. Um, Xavier Worthy didn't miss a game last year, by the way. He didn't. He got hurt here and there, little dinks and bruises. Never missed a game. So you gotta go with Xavier Worthy. I have to. And he's younger.
Yeah, he is younger. Interesting. So last team I kind of want to highlight. What's going on with the Ravens, man? Lamar's look great.
Defense.
The defense. What about Derrick
Defense.
Henry and his fumbling issue? That seemed to bite him twice now.
I think that's just the case of nigga, hold the ball, man. Just hold the ball. Like just hold the ball, bro. Like we know who you are. Hold the ball. I think that's all that is. I'm not. Is it a problem? Yes. Is it something like? Is it something? No. It's just, bro, hold the ball. Their problem is that defense. That defense is. I don't, dude. I don't know. You know they're last in almost every statistical
I don't
category.
understand. I really don't. Marlon Humphrey, Jair Alexander, the
Kyle
best safety in
Hamilton,
the game, Kyle Hamilton.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah, I guess I
So
don't really understand.
I try to figure out what the problem is, and I genuinely can't. But I don't want to harp on the Chiefs too long here. But the Chiefs and the Ravens are in a kind of the same predicament. But the they are in a bigger problem than the Chiefs because the Ravens' problem is the defense. Your best player does not play defense. So when the defense is on the field, Lamar Jackson isn't. So Lamar Jackson can't help you. The Chiefs' problem is the offense. No run game. Wide receivers are not great. They're okay. But Mahomes is on the field, so he can fix that. There's things that he can do to change that. So the Ravens are in a very like tough predicament right now. It's like where do you go from here? Do you stall out drives longer so that you don't have to put your defense out there? So, you just control the ball all game. You just run, pass here, screen pass, bubble pass, 10 yards, 5 yards. You do that. Like 17 play drives often. Like, what do you do? Or do you go out there and just say, fuck it, let's put up 40. We got to keep putting up 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So it's tough right now, man. It's really tough.
Yes. And to be fair, they haven't played nobody's. Their two losses are to the Bills and to the Lions, but the only reason I'd say I have a big concern because you had the Bills game. You were dominating the Bills the whole entire game up until the last 5 minutes where your defense just fell apart. The Lions game too. I believe I know they weren't dominating like they were in the Bills game, but there were periods of times in that game where had the lead and I believe. But I just it's early. They play some tough teams. Maybe this pressure builds character. So maybe that's what they're going through. But I just think that their defense has too many talented players to be. I'm looking at it right now. They've given up 111. Not, I'm sorry, they've given up 96 points in the league in the first 3 weeks, which is by far the most in the NFL.
Yeah.
So there's time to get better for sure. But you're playing the Chiefs this week. it's not like they also are in the NFC North. Sure, they caught a break with Joe Burrow getting hurt, but it's sooner rather than later. It needs to pick up. Lamar's doing his thing. Lamar's not going to win MVP if his team doesn't make the playoffs. It's never going to happen. He could be the best player in the league regardless of what he does. But a best player in the league putting up historic numbers, going 8-8, 7-9. What's You're not going to get anything. And Lamar's far too talented to not get recognized at anything like that. Just like Drew Brees. But I digress. I digress. So we're going to preview a couple of matchups for this week. Some matchups that we think are going to be exciting. Some matchups that you should look out for, as well as our predictions. First matchup tomorrow, noon game, the Eagles versus the Buccaneers. What you got in this one, man?
Um, I think it's gonna be a close one. I am gonna go with the Eagles. Um, think it's gonna be close, maybe 2023 type of game, 2023. But I think that it's gonna be like it's either gonna be a dog fight from just nobody really scoring, or it's gonna be a light show of everybody scoring, one or the other. Both got some high-powered offenses, great run
Yeah.
games, great QBs. Um, I think it's gonna come down to the defenses. Who's gonna stop who's quarterback? Is Zach Bond gonna be able to stop the Bake Show? Is is Vita Vea and I don't know who's on that defense over there, but the defense ain't playing bad for the Bucks. Whoever's over there, props to y'all.
Levante
But
Davis playing?
is he?
I don't know. If
I
he is, he's
I,
old.
I always think he's old, but I think he's like really not old.
Yeah. I'm interested to see
Ah, he's
how
35.
he's still playing though,
Oh,
right?
yeah, he's playing.
Good for him. Good for him. I always liked him. I'm interested to see how they Vita Vea, if that the Buccaneers could be the first team to stop the push. Because Vita Vea is not a small guy. I'd
At
be
all.
interested to see how that plays off, as well as Mike Evans out with an injury. Emeka Ibuka has looked like the clear wide receiver one of this Buccaneers team all year. I'm excited to see how he plays as well. It should definitely be a good one. I think I'm actually going to take the Bucks in this one. I just, if Baker these last, I think each game the Buccaneers have won on a game-winning field goal, game-winning touchdown, 3 games in a row, 3 game-winning drives. I just like this Buccaneers team, and I can see them going 4-0 after this week, being a close game. But yeah, should be a good one.
Yeah, not even mad at that. I did want to point out Chris Godwin is he's expected to play tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay, I know he's been out.
Tristan Wirfs, he's expected to play. So
Oh,
they
really?
get
That's
two
that's
big
big for
pieces
them.
back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big for them.
So
That's
we
interesting.
will see,
So
man.
yeah, we will see. Next game I want to go talk about a little bit is the Packers Cowboys. Micah Parker's
Um,
revenge game.
oh, Cowboys, they're cooked, man. Packers are probably gonna put up like 30.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna put up 30. Um,
Is CD out? I think he is. I think
yeah, I think
CD's out with
CD's
an
on the
ankle.
IR.
Yeah, that's big.
No
Jake for second
CD.
season. George Pickens started.
Yeah, bro. They don't have anybody that can block Michael Parsons because Tyler Booker's out,
Really?
so nobody's blocking Michael Parsons on that team. I don't know what to tell them. I genuinely know what to tell you. You go have fun, man. That's all I can tell the Cowboys because it's gonna be a tough one. And
I
at the
think it's
end of the
gonna be,
game,
yeah,
it's in it's in Dallas.
it's in Dallas, the star.
At the end of the game, everybody on that sideline is gonna look up at that press box at that old white man, Jerry Jones. He's gonna look at him. and they're gonna say, "You did this. This is you did this. You did this." And I mean, bro, I I can't wrap my head around it still. Like, what do we? It pisses me off, man, because like you don't do this. This is not something you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never understand what was going through their head, bro. It was,
In
I
terms of
don't
the
know,
trader, in terms of not paying him.
both,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game in my eyes. Maybe not for the maybe for the Cowboys. I think even the Cowboys defense has been horrible all year. They gave up was it 400 pass yards to Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Almost got bailed out by Brandon Aubrey week 2 against the Giants. I think the offense has really been the only reason they've been in games. Have you ever played Retro Bowl and you've just maxed out your offense? Like
yeah.
every star player is offense, offensive line, wide receiver, running back, tight end, quarterback, but you have nothing on defense. That's how I feel like the Cowboys are playing. Dak is an incredible regular season quarterback, but they can't stop a cold, man. They can't stop a cold.
Can't.
And Trayvon Diggs, who I guess was supposed to be the leader of that defense, who got paid a pretty penny, he is not looking good.
He got
He's
torched by Roma Dunze.
yeah, he's not been good since his injury. And you could even argue before that he had so many interceptions because he just kept gambling on passes.
He was highly flawed, man. He was a highly flawed corner. I mean, people didn't want to say it because he was so many interceptions, yada yada yada. It's not a su- it's not a sustainable, you know,
Yeah.
not a sustainable type of play style. So
So I think we're both rocking with the Packers here. Now, for the game of the week, Ravens Chiefs, man. What's the score? What is the score? I know who you got, but what's the score?
score 31-25. 31-25.
Do the Chiefs historically do well containing Lamar?
Containing him? No. Besides that one game in the playoffs 2 years
Yeah,
ago, when we walked in there, we took his chain, we
good
sat
prep.
our feet up, told the
Yeah,
Ravens, make me a sandwich and get me a cold drink and a side of potato, a side, a side of potato chips. Other than that, man, no. He's always played outstanding. But I will say Mahomes in matchups, Mahomes has outplayed Lamar.
really.
More touchdowns, way more. I think Lamar has 280 yards total, like on average against us, and I think Mahomes has like 360 on average.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's always a good matchup. Mahomes is 4-1 against him. The one game they did win, Lamar had to play lights out. Lights out. So, it's going to be a good game.
got the Ravens 4-2 now. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think this is the AFC Championship match in Week 3. Bills have been great, but this is the AFC Championship match in Week 3. I'm gonna rock with the Ravens. But
Okay.
I'm a man to admit my mistakes. I last week I came on here or whatever it was and outright said Florida was gonna beat LSU. No, that was a
How that
horrible
went.
take.
So how that went.
To be fair, to be if DJ Lagway does not throw 5 interceptions, maybe it's a different game. Still don't really trust the LSU offense, but big game today against Ole Miss. So, and I think they might come out with that one. But yes, I'll say that to say that the Ravens are going to win. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Uh,
So, yeah.
yeah.
Man, that's all the football talk I gotta say. You got anything else, man? Because you know what I'm about to get into.
Man, go ahead and get into it, man. Go ahead and get into it. I know you
Hey,
want to, bro.
all the viewers, they've seen me wearing this jersey this whole episode. Not to all the audio listeners who cannot see. I've been wearing this one particular basketball player's jersey this whole episode. I'll show it to you right now. Savior of New Orleans basketball this year. Zion Williamson, my guy, came in the camp looking like he'd been in a sauna for weeks, looking in shape, looking incredible. Man, this happens a lot, but I'm so excited for basketball, and I'm so excited to see what he can bring to this Pelicans team. Let me tell you something right now. If you were to go across the NBA and take the best player off every single team, I believe that the Pelicans have a top five roster. 100%. Think about this, for example. If you take away Ant off the Timberwolves, who is there? You got Jalen McDaniels, Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert, all these guys. If you take Zion off the Pelicans, assuming fully healthy, you have DeJounte Murray, Jordan Poole, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Yves Missy, Sadiq Bey, Carlo Makovich, Kevon Looney, Jose Alvarado. A bunch of just like that starting five without their best player is incredible. I think that this is a top five roster if you're eliminating the best player. And of course, like obviously from Oklahoma City, I still think take away Shea, they have the better roster, but I'm excited. I like how this team was constructed because without Zion, they're still a competitive team. Now, I'm realistic and I understand that the expectations are not high, but my Pelicans, specifically, Zion Williamson, is taking this team to the playoffs this year. 100%. Why are you laughing?
Bro,
Why is this?
I love your confidence in the Pelicans, man. It is, I love this confidence y'all have, man. It's amazing to see. It's amazing, bro.
What? What?
I really do hope they have a great season. I really do. I really do. I want to see them shine, man. I think it's time that we get to see the Zion we were supposed to see when he first came into the league, you know? So we'll see, man. I don't know, man.
Okay,
Like we already
I'm
had the discussion, so you already know what I said. If y'all don't know, man, I said that if the Pelicans make the playoffs, Trey Murphy is top 15 in scoring, I'll buy Trey Murphy jersey. It's gonna be Trey Murphy time. If you know, you know.
It is Trey Murphy time.
Like T time.
Like Teague time, baby. That's right. I got my Zion jersey on. No draw. So I'm gonna give you a couple of teams, man, and then we'll get out of here. In the West, I want you to tell me who you think the better team is. Who do you think's better, the Pelicans or the Grizzlies?
Uh, everybody healthy or just right now?
Sure, we can go everybody healthy, but with that caveat, understand that DeJounte Murray is considered in everybody healthy. So for
Yeah.
reference, we got okay, you got it.
Um, the Pelicans.
Okay. Let's go Pelicans or Jazz.
Pelicans.
Okay. Pelicans or I'll go with the Mavericks.
I'll go with the Mavs just because everyone is healthy, and if everyone is healthy, that is a an outstanding top heavy team with Kyrie, Cooper Flag, AD. We know how good AD is when he's healthy. We really know how good he is. Like I think it's still widely known that AD healthy is an
A top tier
MVP
player.
caliber.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
Kyrie healthy. I mean, we know Kyrie healthy. Come
Okay.
on, come on. PJ Washington.
They don't scare me. Don't scare me at all. I'm gonna move on to the next team. Trailblazers. I like the Blazers team
Uh,
better.
they got Dame back. Of course they have. Scoot
You don't
Henderson.
count Dame. Don't count Dame in this one just because he's not playing. He won't play at all this year. Like Kyrie's coming back this year. Like DeJounte Murray's coming back this year. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Pelicans.
Okay. Let's go with the Spurs, man.
Spurs.
What makes the Spurs better?
I'm gonna be honest, I've always been high on the Spurs team. I've always been. I think they're just a team that's a very young team, bro. I think that's really all it is. They're young. That's it. I have faith in what's the dude's name? trying to find
Wemby?
him. Not
Wemby?
Wimby.
Fox? Castle? Harper?
Fox is also good. Uh, Vassell. Vassell.
I just, man, I don't. I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like at this point, Victor Wembanyama is an anomaly for sure. But he's used like Kristaps Porzingis, dude. They don't give it to him on the block. He's setting screens and he's rolling. And he's catching behind the line, shooting a bunch of threes. Like you're 7'4", dude. Go to the hoop. What are you doing?
You know he's
That's
collecting Infinity Stones, man.
I feel like I don't know, and he's all the way he talks about how hurt Wemby is all the time. He hasn't played a full season yet.
He hasn't.
Zion, Zion
He's
has,
supposed to win Defensive Player of the Year.
yeah. And if you don't want defensive player of the year at 7'4", you're just a disappointment. That's just how it is.
But I mean, like
So
he was the favorite, so it's not like he wasn't going. It wasn't like he wasn't going to win. It was
yeah,
just one of those he got hurt type of things. Like I said, I think he's gonna have a. Don't be surprised if he averages close to 30. He averaged 24 last season. Training with Kevin Garnett, he cut his hair off. He went to find peace.
he's got to show me, man. He's got to show me all this hype,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
I'm not here for it. It's just genetically enhanced. Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns.
Ooh. Between the Pelicans and Phoenix Suns,
Yeah, Pelicans, Phoenix Suns.
I might go Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
I think they
interesting.
match up pretty good.
Okay.
They
Wow.
still got what was
Book.
it, Vucevic?
No, they ain't got. That's the Bulls. They got Book, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green,
Yeah.
Mark Williams. That's it. Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal.
Who's their center? Is it not Vucevic? Not who that is?
Is Mark Williams.
Okay, yeah, Pelicans. Pelicans.
Okay.
I just want to have Vucevic. Okay.
The Kings now.
Hmm. Ooh,
They have Sabonis.
Sabonis, Zach LaVine, DeRozan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Pelicans still. I feel like the Pelicans can outscore. Like
Yeah.
if we're talking like in a game, I think the Pelicans would outscore if they know how to use Jordan Poole right. If the Pelicans knew how to use Jordan Poole the way the Warriors did, this could be a scary offensive team. That's saying that Zion is healthy and everything he's saying is true. Trey Murphy is who you say he is. Herb Jones is who you say he is.
What do young boys say? Young boy Kevin Gates song. I am who they.
I are who you
Yeah.
say I am. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ball
Yeah.
knowledge. Ball knowledge. Okay.
Clippers.
Everyone healthy. Kawhi is playing this season. I think I don't. We no clue. Um,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Clippers. I
Fair
don't care
enough.
about the age, honestly.
Fair enough.
James
No,
Harden is still James Harden.
he is.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Lakers. 100%.
See, I'll go with the Lakers because they have LeBron and Luka, but I feel like it's more of a conversation. It should be more of a conversation than it is. Zion torches the Lakers, man. He always torches the Lakers, and I feel like the Pelicans have better role players than the Lakers. But I'm gonna give it to the Lakers as well. I mean, love LeBron and Luca. You can't really
Yeah.
count those guys out. So
Hot take, and I don't want to take too long on this. I think that Zion should be up there with Giannis in terms of making teams, giving teams a problem to scheme him.
yeah,
He shouldn't be easy to scheme at all.
he's not.
Zion shouldn't
He's
at
a
all. I mean, I don't think the Lakers are a very physical team,
yeah,
which I think Zion should take advantage of that, like how
yeah,
Giannis could take advantage of that. I think he should be on that level right now. Of you go in that meeting and you're like, damn, how do we stop Zion? That's how it should be for teams like the Lakers who aren't very physical. You got guys
yeah,
like uh Luca who has to be on the court because he has to score. So at some point you're saying, look, I'm sending Zion at Luca every time, every chance I get. If there's a chance
yeah,
I can do that, I'm doing that. I'm gonna make them pull a defender in. Somebody be ready to shoot. That's how it should be for Zion every time.
yeah. And I nobody really watched them after the trade deadline because they were a bad team. You know, you're not going to spend your time watching a bad team unless you're mentally impaired. But lucky for everybody here, I'm mentally impaired. And Zion, dude had three triple doubles. His first three triple doubles of his career after Brandon Ingram left. He had the ball in his hands more, distributes it well. Man, dude, I'm so excited. So I've given you 10 teams so far. There's five teams left. So we're gonna kind of rapid fire them because I'm sure you probably gotta get out of here. But are they better than the Warriors? The Pelicans?
Yes.
The Pelicans are better. Okay.
Yes.
Are they better than the Nuggets?
No.
Fair enough. Are they better than the Rockets?
No.
Okay. What about the Timberwolves?
No.
I feel like there's an argument there, but
Most definitely. Most definitely.
yeah. What about the Thunder? Of course, probably not.
No. No.
So by your projection, you are projecting the Pelicans to finish better than the Grizzlies, better than the Jazz, better than the Kings, the Blazers, the Suns, and the Warriors. So you have them worse than the Mavericks, Nuggets, Rockets, Clippers, Lakers, Wolves, and Thunder. So you have them as the eighth seed based on everything we went
Playoffs
over.
or that play in?
It is a playoff team, or it is the play-in technically, but if it was old format, it would be a playoff team. So
Okay. Kind of where I
just
expected them to be.
yeah, they
I
go
think
into
after this year, I
yeah,
think they could push for top five. Just take it season by season,
yeah.
figuring out everyone's role.
That's that's good to do. The I know that nobody's really high on them. I think FanDuel said their win total is about the projected win total is like 31 wins this year, which I think they'll blow out the water. But man, I'm just excited for basketball. And I had to talk about my guy Zion coming into shape, looking like a new person. Now I'll say this and I'll be done talking. But his how he's built now, it's almost a little bit concerning because his play style is not like oh, I'm gonna burn you from range. I'm gonna come in here, hit a midi on you. He's a back to the basket guy. So I wonder how his new size is going to affect his ability to post up larger defenders. So he's always played the power forward. I think that he needs to be moved full time to the two, to shooting guard or small forward, whatever two. Kind of like how LeBron plays. LeBron kind of plays a mix of the two or the three. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Man, I'm so excited. This dude, he's bringing. There's new hope in the city,
First
man.
game's next week for him.
Next Friday, dude, they play in Australia, 4:30 in the morning. I'll be up.
Australia.
I'll be up, man. Yep. Man, that's all I have to say. Thank you for your time, dude. I know we went a little bit long on this one, but I'm all good with it.
All good. We had a lot to talk about. It's a busy
Did
week. NBA coming back.
man. I'm so
Almost that
excited.
time, man. I know you're ready for that.
Dude, I love basketball. Football's cool. Football's great. But I look forward to basketball. It's been so long. Been so long, man. All right. Well, that's all I have to say, Hump. You got anything else?
Um, nah, man. Um, Again, as always, thank y'all for being here with us. Another episode in the books. It's been awesome. We'll be back soon.
Soon.
Be ready.
Yeah, man.
We got something cooking up for y'all, man. We got
Oh yeah,
something cooking up.
it's in the oven right now. It's preheating.
Preheating the oven right now.
All
Something
right.
big is cooking right now.
Something big.
Big is cooking.
All right, man. Well, that's gonna do it from us. Appreciate everybody here, and catch y'all
Yep.
later.
All right.